Have you ever stopped to wonder if the odds you're seeing on a betting app are the exact same odds your friend is seeing? You'd think so, right? But what if they're not? What if the price you get is being tailored specifically and silently just for you?
Okay, let's really dig into this, because this one question, it kind of shakes the foundation of how we all think sports betting works. We just assume odds are this universal number, right? A fair reflection of risk. But there's new technology out there that's quietly changing that entire reality.
And it's all about something called dynamic odds. Now, to be super clear, this isn't about odds changing in the middle of a game because a goal was scored. Nope. This is happening before you even place your bet. The app is literally adjusting the price it offers you based on a detailed profile it's already built of your personality.
So how in the world does it know you? Well, it all comes down to what's called your digital fingerprint. These modern betting platforms are using some seriously sophisticated machine learning to analyze pretty much everything you do, building this surprisingly intimate portrait of who you are as a bettor.
And what's really wild is the kind of stuff it's looking at. It's not just what you bet on, but how you bet. Do you tend to bet late at night, maybe a little impulsively? Do you always round your bet to a nice clean number, which suggests you're probably not a pro? And this one's huge. Do you immediately try to win back money after a loss? Oh, and are you a total sucker for a notification about your favorite football team? Every single one of these actions is another clue about your discipline and your emotional state. So the app takes all this data, all these little clues, and it sorts you into a category. It puts you in a box, and depending on which box you land in, you'll have a completely different experience inside the exact same app.
And this really breaks down the two main profiles. On one side, you've got the price-insensitive player. The algorithm sees this person as emotional, quick to bet, and pretty unlikely to go shopping around for a better deal. Then, on the other side, you have the sharp, or the bonus hunter. This player is meticulous, they're disciplined, and they will absolutely jump to another app for even a tiny price advantage.
So here's the kicker. If that algorithm flags you as price-insensitive, it feels perfectly justified in giving you a slightly worse deal. It's calculated that you're probably not going to notice, and you're definitely not going to complain. And that difference, that's pure profit for them.
Let's make this really concrete. Let's say the standard fair market payout for a bet you're about to make should be an even $3. This is the price you'd see if everything was totally transparent.
But your app might show you this instead, $2.95. Now, it seems like nothing, right? 5 cents, who cares? Well, for the betting company across millions of bets, those little 5-cent trims that nobody notices, they add up to a massive, massive advantage.
But get this, for the sharp bettor, the whole strategy flips on its head. The app might actually offer them better odds for a little while. The goal here isn't to make money on that one bet. It's to keep that high-value customer happy, maybe use their bet to confirm the market is priced right, and most importantly, stop them from taking their business somewhere else.
And all of this, it leads us into a really serious ethical dilemma. I mean, is this just brilliant business, like an airline charging different prices for the same seat? Or is it something much darker, like algorithmic exploitation that preys on our psychology?
This quote just hits the nail on the head. The players who show signs of risky behavior, compulsion, emotional betting, chasing losses, they are the very people being systematically given worse odds. The system is literally designed to make the most money from the exact behaviors that are linked to problem gambling.
You can imagine, for regulators, this is a total nightmare. Our entire legal framework for fair betting is built on the idea that the price is public and the same for everyone. So how can you possibly enforce fairness when the price is a secret, personalized number that's different for every single user? It just completely breaks the old model.
So, given that this technology is already out there and it's only getting smarter, what can you actually do about it? What's your best defense in this whole new world?
Well, surprisingly, it doesn't involve some complicated betting algorithm of your own or anything like that. The most powerful tool you have is actually much, much simpler. It's more personal.
It's self-awareness. It's as simple as that. Just understanding your own betting habits, recognizing your emotional triggers, and knowing when an app might be using your team loyalty or your frustration against you. That knowledge, that's the only real way to make sure the price you're seeing is the fair price you actually deserve.
And that leaves us with one last kind of wild thought to chew on. The apps are using AI to figure you out. But what happens in the near future when you can use your own AI to fight back? An agent that's constantly scanning for the best true price, battling their algorithm in real time.
Well, that's going to be the next chapter in this crazy technological arms race.